Hey everyone, I'm April with Creative Cuts and Crafts. I'm here today to show you how to paint my frames with Briwax. This is a furniture stain that you can buy off of Amazon pretty easily. It comes with a lot for the price, so I think it's a really good buy, and it kind of saves you from getting all of those different wood stain colors and everything. This is very forgiving. You can apply as much as you want and buff out as much as you want. The buffing is what actually polishes it, so it'll give you a different effect depending on what you're looking for. So some supplies that you'll need is this handy dandy flathead screwdriver that I'm using to pry open the lid of the Briwax. You will also need a paintbrush. I just use the cheap foam paintbrushes that you can buy on Amazon for cheap. I'll link those below as well. You will also need some latex gloves or whatever kind of gloves you prefer, because this does get messy. This is a pretty messy type of thing. As you can imagine, it's furniture stain, so you will need that. I've got my frame here. This is the tobacco basket frame. It's 5 inches across, and so it will make, I'm going to be actually doing a round and putting it in the middle. So I'm just wanting a very pretty, uh, like mid-brown color. This is going to have a little bit of a red tint to it, so I think that's going to be very pretty. You'll also need some, I just use aluminum foil, but this does get a little messy. This is also very strong of an odor, so you'll want to do this outside. I'm currently just in my garage with the garage door propped open a little bit since it's still cold outside. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves. And I'll be using this a little bit later, but this is just an old rag that it's pretty coarse. I do like a pretty coarse rag. You can use a microfiber, but I use something with just a little bit more coarseness to it, we'll say, just so that I can buff it a little bit better. Okay, and I'm just going to spread out all of my pieces, and now I'm just going to use my brush and get up some. It's like a paste, almost like a thick paste. So that's all it is. You can't hardly even tell. And I'm just going to go at painting. Like I said, this stuff, it lasts a while. So this one tub of Briwax is going to do, I don't know how many frames, maybe like 100 or so. I'm not sure, but you can see it's just putting on a light coat right now. I've used some others, Tudor Brown and Golden Oak. The Golden Oak I think is lighter than this, but this antique mahogany, I'm very excited for the like red undertone color that it's going to give me. So I'm going to paint these pieces, and then I will get back to you. So I'm on the second piece now, and I thought that I would mention a couple of things. I know that when you're staining wood, you should actually go with the grain of the wood, and that's fine. If that's what you would like to do, then that is completely fine. What I do is I just make it what's most convenient for me. So like this frame, it would be very difficult to paint this sideways. I feel like I would get more of the stain on the inside of that wood instead of on the top. So I'm just going along the top like that. And don't worry about the clumps that you get inside. See how there's a lot of clumps inside right there? Don't worry about that. It's a little bit of a messy job. That's fine. But all of that is going to come out when we buff it with our cloth later. And I also thought that I would mention that if what you put on the first time is not exactly the look, like you think you're going to want it darker, that's fine. Go ahead. Don't wait. Go ahead and put on another coat of it. See how that's already darkening up some? Just kind of make sure that you're consistent. So if I do another coat on here, I'm going to do it throughout the whole thing and even on my other pieces of my frame. So just make sure that whatever you do, you're pretty consistent, because it will show up later when you buff things out. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put a little bit more on this first piece over here. See, we're just kind of adding to it, making it just a little bit darker. I'm already liking how this is turning out. I like this color so far. I know the coloring is not the best for y'all because I'm not in my craft room with the pretty daylight settings on, but it needs to be in a very ventilated place. So like I said, make sure you're outside or in your garage or something. Okay, and now that everything is stained, we are just going to wait. This is not like paint. You can just let it set for like a couple hours, like 2 hours or so, and then come back, and then we'll use our rag to buff it out. We're back now, and it's been 2 or 3 hours, I guess, and it looks like, I mean, you can't really tell too much of a difference, but I've just kind of let it set in. So you can see that here is the front, and here is the back. So we've got, I think it's a really good color. So now I'm just going to take my rag and I'm going to start buffing it out. Now this takes some elbow grease, so I tend to put it on a flat surface like this and just kind of scrub, scrub, scrub. I try to get all of these little inside parts where some of the goopy stuff is kind of in there. I'll, take my rag and like kind of work my fingers through it. You can use maybe like a sponge or something. I would just try to make sure that you're not really scratching the wood too much. But other than that, do what you can to, get all of this off. You definitely don't want it to touch your stitched pieces that you're going to be putting in here. And so this is again, the messy part. But I am just going to scrub, scrub, scrub. If the color is not dark enough for you, you can totally put on another coat of the Briwax at this point. But I like this look that I got off of mine, so I'm just going ahead and buffing it out now. As I am using elbow grease and like getting this wax off, I can feel at first it's a little rough, but then as I go over it a little bit more, it turns like very smooth, very, very smooth. So you're looking for that smooth feeling. That's what you're wanting to aim for. Here are our 3 pieces of our frame. They are all nicely buffed now. And the cool thing is that they feel very, very nice now, and I don't have to wear gloves anymore. So I have completely buffed off all of that, the wax that's on there. So like these are nice. They feel good to the touch, nice and smooth, and that's it. So the wonderful thing about this Briwax is that it stains, it polishes, and it buffs all at the same time. So I will be now putting this together. I typically glue my frames with E6000, and then I will be putting a flat fold round in there. So pretty. And if you see little spots like this, you can try and still get them out. That one probably is going to come right out. So just look for those when you are finished. I do not reuse brushes, but I will reuse my gloves and cloth. Waste not, want not, right? So here we go. Thanks for watching, and always remember, love, grow, and create every day.